Every legend leaves a trace. Some linger in memory, others in things that were never meant to fall into human hands. In the Myths Belief Store, you'll find artifacts, talismans, and relics steeped in the darkness of ancient faiths. Enter if you dare to touch what is forgotten and terrifying. Link in the description. Before cities existed, before conquistadors set foot on the lands of Mexico, people worshipped forces that could not be tamed. Among them was death not as an ending, but as a guardian of the passage between worlds. And when centuries later the world tried to forget her, she returned. Hooded, carrying a scythe, crowned with roses and candlelight. She returned as Santa Muerte, Holy Death, the patron of those no one else dares to protect. A demon to some, a savior to others. To everyone, inevitable. Santa Muerte is one of the most extraordinary figures in modern spirituality, a saint not born in the church, but in the hearts of people living on the margins. Her roots reach back to pre-Hispanic times when the Aztecs worshipped Mictecacituatl, the Lady of Death, guardian of the underworld and keeper of souls. After the arrival of the Spanish, the cult of death was forced underground, but it never disappeared. It survived in secret, blending with Catholic symbols until, in the 20th century, it resurfaced as Santa Muerte, a figure combining Aztec severity with Christian iconography. Today, she is the patron of those whom no one else will protect: the poor, the lonely, the sick, migrants, street workers, and those who live outside the law. To some, she is controversial, to others a last hope, a saint who turns her back on no one. Santa Muerte appears as a female skeleton draped in a long robe resembling that of the Virgin Mary, but stripped of her softness. Her face is a skull, often adorned with a crown of roses, a golden halo, or jewels. In one hand, she holds a scythe, symbolizing the inevitability of death and the power to cut away what harms. In the other, she may hold a globe, a scale, a lantern, or an hourglass, objects that speak of her dominion over time, justice, and destiny. Her robes come in many colors, each carrying a different meaning: white for cleansing, black for protection, gold for prosperity, red for love, blue for healing. On home altars, she is surrounded by candles, roses, coins, apples, tequila, cigarettes, for Santa Muerte accepts anything offered from the heart. Her image is both beautiful and terrifying, as if she embodies two natures at once: death and care. Santa Muerte is not recognized as a saint by the church, yet her following grows faster than any official devotion. People turn to her because she sets no conditions. She does not ask about the past, does not judge, does not demand purity. Her devotees ask her for protection from violence, for health, for love, for money, for justice, for revenge, for safe travel. Her rituals resemble Catholic prayers, but are more direct, more personal, more raw. In many Mexican neighborhoods, public shrines rise where people leave photos of loved ones, letters of petition, figurines, and even objects symbolizing their struggles. For many, Santa Muerte feels more real than official saints because she answers quickly, clearly, and without moralizing. She is the saint of those the world refuses to see. In popular culture, Santa Muerte has become an icon, a symbol of Mexico, the streets, mystery, and a spirituality that defies categorization. She appears in films such as Savages by Oliver Stone, End of Watch, Sicario, The Belko Experiment, and The Curse of La Llorona, where her image accompanies worlds of violence and desperation. In television, she appears in Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Penny Dreadful, City of Angels, Narcos, Mexico, and in the documentary Believer with Reza Aslan. In video games, she shows up in Ghost Recon, Wildlands, Call of Juarez, The Cartel, Grim Fandango, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, where her aesthetic merges with themes of death and ritual. In music, from Mexican rap to metal, she is portrayed as the patron of the streets, the protector of outcasts, the symbol of inevitability. Her image has become so recognizable that today it is one of the most frequently tattooed motifs in Latin America, alongside La Catrina and the Virgin of Guadalupe. Thus ends the story of Santa Muerte, a saint who asks for no perfection, demands no purity, and turns away from no one. She is the shadow that walks behind every person. A reminder that death does not choose, but can protect. Now, a few questions for you. Is Santa Muerte a saint, or a force to which people simply gave a name? Is her cult a rebellion against the church, or a desperate need for protection? And why do you think she became the patron of those the world rejects? If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. It helps bring more dark stories from myths and beliefs to life.